what's going on? It's Tris here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make an apron, and Trek is coming up for my church, so that's why I'm teaching this. Now, for a simple apron, you're going to want a long string. This wraps around your waist like this, and then you tie it in the back. I'm just going to do a simple knot, and you tie it in the back. These at least a piece of fabric that's at least 43 inches in length because it's sewn in the middle, and it's going to be 4 inches wide, folded over in half so that it is 2 inches wide, and a little, so that it is 2 inches wide once it is completed. This part is going to be 18 inches in width, with ½ an inch folded over so that it won't fray or create any difficulties, and it's 22 to 23 inches in length. This is the fabric that I'm going to be using to make the new apron, and remember that you want 43 inches in length and 4 inches wide. So what you're going to want to do is take a ruler or something, and make a mark at the 4 inches mark. Now you're going to want to do this on both sides so that it can be seen, and you're going to want to do more than one of these because when you're going to cut it, you're going to want to cut it in a straight line and not have it be all jagged and all over the place. So I have a T-square that I can use to help me cut this, and I can also make another mark or a straight line using the T-square, showing where I'm going to cut later. And it slipped. Wait, it's not on it properly.
You can flip the T-square over and it'll lay flat.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There. And there. Alrighty.
Can you see your line?
Yep. Now, you just need to scooch it down to finish.
Oh, let's make sure we got it.
Straight. And there. And so I made the second mark, well, the second line for the second piece of fabric that goes around your waist, the same way that I did the first one. And now we are going to cut straight along the line to cut out the pieces that go around your waist. After we finish this, we are going to pin them so then we can sew them. And I'm folding up the line a little bit.
One.
So here is another strip of the strip of cloth afterwards, and what you're going to want to do is fold it in half all the way down. Come on, get it over there. And then after you do that, you're going to want to take this edge and this edge and just fold them over a very, very small amount.
Trish, show them how to make the seam.
Oh, also, if you want to make a seam that will help keep it, you can just drag your thumb along it and There's a simple seam.
Hang on, I didn't catch that. Okay, fold it over.
And now I'm gonna have to do that the entire way down. It's a little bit off, but it works. And then you're going to want to fold just the smallest amount up, not very much. And then you're going to want to take the other half and fold it to meet it, and then pass me a pin. And then you're going to want to pin it, which is going to be the most time-consuming and probably difficult part because you really do not want to get your finger stuck with a pin. It hurts a lot. And then you're just going to want to keep doing that. And you don't have to do a ton of pins, just a few here and there. Enough to keep it set so then when you're sewing it won't fall apart. So I've been pinning, and with this, you're going to want to leave about 9 inches at the end because on the one that we used, it's 9 inches of it is attached to the fabric that hangs down. So where's the pencil? Here's the pencil. I'm just gonna make a little mark right here so that I know not to pin past to there.
Show this one.
And I've also pinned this one, so yeah.
Alright. 2, 1.
So 10 minutes later, and many pin pokes, we are finally ready to start sewing. So with a sewing machine, you obviously need to be very careful, and I'm going to do the first couple of stitches by hand, and please tell me that I'm actually hitting this fabric.
Are you moving forward?
I'm hitting the fabric, but not where I want to. So you have to be careful not to accidentally hit a needle or a pin that you put in, because if you do, it could either A, break the pin, B, break the needle that you're using
do a back stitch
in the sewing machine, or just break everything.
Right now, Kristen's doing a back stitch to fortify that beginning of her piece of fabric.
Okay. Where's the petal? There it is. Okay.
Just to make sure it doesn't come out.
Alrighty. Oh, son of a biscuit. So after a lot of pinning and a lot of getting poked by needles, we are finally ready to sew. So the first part that you're going to want to do is hand sew just the very, very beginning, and I'm doing this backwards. And it's going to be a little bit difficult and time consuming, but it's important to hand sew the first part, and I'm going to take this pin out so that it will stay and it won't fall apart as you're sewing. And I'll do a quick little back stitch to secure it, and we are ready to start.
I hope.
I hope. Shoot, it got stuck on the needle.
Remember to take your needles out
Yes.
as you sew.
And these are inside. Okay, come. pause for puppy cuteness while we go and buy a new sewing machine, seeing as that the old one wasn't working properly. So have fun with the baby puppies! So right now I'm just remeasuring and remarking so that I will be able to know where to cut for the part that hangs down in the front.
How long is our apron again?
Our apron is 18 inches wide and 23 inches long. For this one part. There. Now for the cutting it out. So we're going to fold this over on each end a quarter to half an inch, and the pinning is going to take a really long time again.
And then what are we going to do?
And then we're going to sew it, and then hopefully we'll be done. So we're going to fold it over about half an inch and then make that seam again, so that the pinning will be a little bit easier. Holy crow, this is hard.
Yeah.
And now we can start pinning. Yay.
You can go a little further apart if you want.
Yeah. I just don't want the pins to, the seam to fall out.
Record.
So now, with our new sewing machine, I think I just threw a needle on the ground. Okay. We're going to want to fold that. But it's all pinned, and with our new sewing machine, we will start sewing. Okay. Ow! And I just pinched my finger.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know why I keep on putting that away.
Nice and slow.
This thing is so much quieter. So I completely forgot about one part, which is where you have to sew the two pieces together in the middle. So you're going to want to sew once on this side and then flip it over and sew on this side so then you can see the edges. And I just did 3 pins because it was a short thing and it was quick and easy.